Like I said before, guys, this is a $35,000 Canadian price tag on this project. We're at a $35,000 interlocking hardscaping job out here in Mississauga, Ontario. Hey guys, if you don't already know, I'm from Canada, and I'm going to walk you through one of these projects, what they look like. Right here we have a driveway border on both sides. We got the pavers running here. The curbs are going to go right along there to retain that soil, and then in the middle you're going to have asphalt. So pretty much the hardscaping is done first, and then the asphalt will be done after we're all done. We'll have to come back and sweep in the sand after the asphalt's put in, polymeric sand, just to make sure it's perfect. Now let's go up to the porch. Bobcat MT100 thing does a lot of work in terms of labor. Here we got the landing in front of the porch. Now you see these steps, this is called a veneer, the face of it, and on the back is the structure wall. These clips hold this all together, and what we do is we bang in the clips, and that just makes sure nothing shifts and you're all good to go. Now these copings go on top of this. After we bang those in, we glue adhesive, and we just put these guys on there, and then there you go. You have your steps, you have your walls, whatever you're building. These things are amazing, and they look so nice with smooth pavers, and they add a little bit of texture. Now we already put in the polymeric sand here. We just got to mist it so that the polymeric sand hardens like cement, and everything is just locked in.
Now we're laying these pavers running bond on the edge of the asphalt driveway that still needs to be poured in. It's just a nice design feature.
I got this machine back in 2023, so that was a couple years ago. I didn't have this machine when I originally had my landscaping business running. I used to rent them from Home Depot. This is a go-to for excavating. It's a mini excavator. It did these dig here for the extensions precisely and beautifully. Now you can use a bigger model for bigger projects, but this one right here is just a game changer. It's a must-have for any landscaper. Now the cost is around, brand new, it's around 30,000 Canadian. I got it for $18,000 Canadian. And then the back here is the MT100. Let's go take a closer look. This one was $57,000 Canadian. I got this guy 1 year ago, and it's already probably paid it for itself in the amount of time it saves on labor, back-breaking labor, and it just does a bunch of things like load barrels, load base, pour in the base. Really cool, and it works well with the Kubota. And then my trailer here, this is fully paid off. This cost around $12,000. Like I said before, guys, this is a $35,000 Canadian tag on this project. 1,400 square feet of interlocking paver. We also have curbs that are going to be going along the entire project, and we have wall work that I'm going to show you in the back patio.
Now the customer had old, outdated, small little patio stones. Now he was getting all of that taken out. This is our excavation process, and we were extending the entire area. You see where the lawn is there, so that the customer has interlocking patio that he can enjoy throughout his whole back. He wanted this. Originally we were going to do some grass, but he said, you know what, Mike, never mind that. I want everything to be interlocked. I want to enjoy it with the family. He has a nice pool, as you see over there, so the more space he had, the better for entertainment. Now this is the Kubota K008 I was talking about. It's a mini excavator. There is the Bobcat. Now we put all the dirt from the Kubota into the Bobcat, and the Bobcat takes that dirt into the bin, and then the bin goes away for disposal. Now we see how he's just running tracks back and forth. We do this so that we pack the sub base, which is the soil. Now once the level is all set and the base is in, it's really easy and fast to lay down the pavers. This process is very quickly. Now you see there's a wall going behind the patio with the structure, and then we're going to put coping on.
We're in the backyard, guys. Patio is around 600-700 square feet where I'm standing, and the benefits of getting an interlocking patio is that not only is it durable, but you can play around with different design options. You can get a different color coping, a different color facing. You can get a border put in. You don't have to get a border put in, and we do a nice little cut along the sides here and a random lay in the middle, and it just looks really nice when it's all done. To mention that these pavers come with a 50-year warranty. You don't have to have any worries about them cracking or disintegrating like, say, concrete, and it holds up in the Canadian weather really nice. Now you can also do lights underneath the coping. At nighttime you can have that nice ambient lighting, and you can see the guys did really good job cutting in the stones here. It sits up nice and tight around there. And another Another benefit for interlocking pavers is that if you do have any sinking or whatever happens over time, because we're in Canada, the freeze-thaw cycles may have 1 or 2 stones that need to be replaced. You can easily pick it up and put in a brand new stone and top up the base so that you're good for years and years and basically the rest of your life in the home. Now let's go around the pool. This took about, not lying, like a couple hours of just cutting these stones in. Let's walk around here. Now we put in a curb there to sort of that area, and then we added course of stone around the pool so that the homeowner has more space to walk around and do what they got to do. Now this is day 5 on the project. This is probably our second last day here. We have 1 more day and then it's all wrapped up. We're going to be putting soil, and then trees will be going along here to add some more privacy, and then pretty much making this backyard looking immaculate. This is why we use the board. The reason why we use the boards is because when you're coming in with the barrel, we don't want anything shifting, and if it rains a little bit or if it's a little mucky outside and then it stops raining, boards prevent like huge mess, and you don't want it on brand new pavers. You want to keep the job site clean. Let's go to the back. We did a nice black border with a light gray stone, offer a little design. Now these are the curbs I was talking about. They'll be running along the entire project, and they just add a nice difference in height so that it can retain some soil, and it also looks super amazing. This is the wall as I described in the front as the step, and we covered the porch in this material. Now this wall, once it dries, it doesn't move, so you're good to go. We're gonna be putting in a white accent stone that's gonna look really nice in between these two. That's another design that we offered. The homeowner had some new fencing put in. Now this didn't take very long. It only took a couple days to install the fencing. The beauties about interlocking and getting fencing done is that you can sort of done simultaneously as long as you guys stay out of each other's way. But if you're getting a brand new fence in, it doesn't hurt to put it in before and then have your hardscaper do his thing after. The only thing I mentioned in the front was that the asphalt goes in last because we level everything to the proper height, and then once the asphalt's poured in, it's easier for the asphalt company and easier for us to make the job look perfect, and vice versa, have the asphalt put in first and then interlocking last, so that we don't have to do any cuts. And then these posts, as you can see, we cut around them, and then when we're done, this will be a privacy fence and just add more character to the backyard. Now over here back, we filled this garden area with soil. That pretty much, we probably need a little bit more soil for this project. And then these are the white stones that we'll be putting along this gap area here. That will offer a nice contrast, a nice design element, and again, keeping the homeowner very happy is the key. All right guys, now let's look at it a little bit more here. This is the side walkway. We're still not done, guys. Keep in mind we still got 1 more day at this project. I just wanted to show you what it looks like just before we were done. We're gonna obviously need more soil going in the gardens here, more over here, and we need obviously more sand to fill in. Curbs will be coming all the way here as well, connecting to the front driveway. And I know it looks a little bit messy with a lot of tools, but the guys are literally on their lunch break, and I'm just taking the liberty right now to give you guys an inside look of what a hardscape project looks like before it gets wrapped up. Yeah, glasses actually by the touch of a hand can go lighter or more dimmer if you're in the sun. Great for contractor. They're actually called the music shield. You can play music while you're working, and I can take calls, so it's perfect for contractors. A lot of the times I have things in my hands and I can easily just click a button or click my phone and then talk over the phone. That's it guys, this is a $35,000 project Canadian, and I'm glad you guys are watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. I have other videos going on, and I'm gonna do a video every week, so keep a lookout, subscribe, and I'm sure you'll get my notifications if you do. This packer, I just bought it today. It's around $1,400 Canadian. It's the big boy. I used to have a smaller one, and this also is a game changer because you don't gotta pack as long as, you know, the little mini packer. So I still have my mini packer. It's back there hidden behind the toolbox, but this guy is big. It has a water tank to make it heavier, and it actually sprays water if you need, but we usually do the spraying with a hose, so we're good to go. And yeah, that's it guys. I'm glad you watched my video and stayed to the end. You're part of the 1% club, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Okay, final product. You just missed it. The sand will harden. We did the nice smooth paver. So this is what the final product looks like. Nice coping. These things are thick. They're 90mm thick. And then the asphalt guy comes in after us. He'll put in the asphalt. And then this project is pretty much good to go. The asphalt guy always comes after the interlocking because we do it at the proper heights, and it's just easier to fill in asphalt rather than pour it first and then we got to cut the asphalt and lay it in. It's just a headache. Take you to the side. We did a random lay pattern in the middle, black borders on the outside, matched it with a black curb. The gate still got to go up, so the fence guy's coming in soon. They'll touch that up. We did a little bit of soft scaping. We put some soil behind the gardens here so that the pictures look really nice. Homeowner is very happy when we do that kind of thing. It's not in the contract, but if you guys want more work, you want to be recommended, the little things go a long way. And then there it is. We misted the entire patio. We put in some drainage rock in front of the wall here just so it doesn't really pool up with water. It's a good drainage there. Customer will be putting a deck here later on, and then some cedars going along the back fence. That is it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments about the project. All this here before was river rock, so you kind of on it. Not really ideal when you have people around the pool, kids around the pool. You want a nice smooth area so you're not tripping over rocks in the summertime while you're enjoying your pool. We put in this retaining wall here. Just cut down. It's a piece of garbage, I'll take that. And pretty much that was it. This is the entire project. Like I said, cedars will be going along here. The tree guys will be filling it up with topsoil, and then a deck will be going here. Nice one course around the pool. Beautiful. Extending your pool space, your summer space, if you will, so that it's nice and comfortable. You're not stepping on grass, or at least you don't have to step on grass now. And that's a nice wall here. Originally, we had quoted the customer a curb, but once we dug it out, we graded it, we realized we need 2-course wall plus the coping. Now this is the same material we use for the front step. It just comes out really nice. It adds a feature, if you will, a nice feature wall. Just makes the project look mint. And that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We'd really appreciate it. And I'll cut you off at the front. The boys already all pretty much gone. That's it. See these nice cuts here with the curb, tapered them so that the snow plow in the wintertime doesn't absolutely smash them out of place. We've had it happen before. We started tapering our cuts for the curbs. So once this asphalt goes in, it's gonna look awesome.